Stories, stories, stories. Every week, a new story. Not just about cricketers, golfers, footballers, kabaddi players, and who not. This is one such show that believes in bringing out stories. I am Reena D'Souza. And you're watching The Reena D'Souza Show. Co-partnered with Grainicals in association with Chasing Perfection Events Private Limited, The Naked Eye Motion Pictures, Radio Indigo 91.9 FM, location partners Fandom Gillies Kormangla, talent management partners Games Unlimited, NGO partner Trinity Care Foundation, gifting partner Live Active, Nissa from Riches Laboratories, Usiru Shout Green, CAP partners Royal Tours and Travels, social media partners Pickstar Media, makeup and hair Santosh Pyarelal Chowtal, wardrobe partners Mridney. So here we are bringing up to you another story. He's someone who's born in Jodhpur, his parents are hailing from Kerala and he's brought up in Bangalore. It's like three-state triangular connection. And yes, someone who's called as all-rounder. Presenting to you, Karun Nair. So Karun, I've been told that you were traveling in a flight and the flight got delayed for 2 hours and something funny happened. What was that?
What the hell happened there?
I was told some air hostess. No? Nothing happened?
What?
Your friends?
It was I think on the flight. Before I can answer this, can I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
Do you have a celebrity, a cricketer crush?
Oh my God. Yes, I do.
Who's that?
You won't get offended, isn't it?
No, it doesn't have to be me.
He is a Kannadiga. That's why it's the attachment. Plus, he's a Mangalorean. Can you guess who that
Oh,
is?
I know who he is.
Who's that?
KL Rahul.
But why this question? You'll have to tell me a little bit about flight here.
I was just putting you on the back foot first, so that I can get onto the front foot.
All right. And that was a sixer, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
So going back to the question, I think me and my friend Javed was on this flight to Goa, and it was I think for New Year's and
Was
apparently
it after party or before party?
it was before.
Okay.
We were going
right.
there, and I think the pilot had known that I was on the flight, and they had announced that I'm on the flight and I'm on this particular seat. But I wasn't on that seat. Javed was on that seat. So everyone
Okay.
started going to Javed and asking him for autographs. So he thought that he looks like me, and he enjoyed the moment.
Oh my God. Is Javed your manager as well?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I get that. So I think next time I'll click a picture with
Yeah,
Javed.
he's already got himself clicked a lot of times by many people. So he's very happy to do so.
All right, that's fantastic. So Karun, fun part apart, I know that in 2010 something regrettable happened. You wanted to quit cricket. Why?
I think it was this instance where I had gone to Australia with the India under-19 team. I was picked as an all-rounder, and then the World Cup was in 2011, I think. And I didn't find my name in the probables for the World Cup. So I think that kind of, obviously anyone would be disappointed, and me being me, I think I was really disappointed, and I sat at home for 1 month thinking whether I should continue playing cricket or not. But then my dad also was very disappointed because he's been following me since the start. He takes me for games and he watches all the games that I play. So he was also really disappointed. And at that time, PV Shashikant was the state coach for under-19, and he asked my dad what's happening with Tarun. And obviously, like any other parent, my dad, shared whatever was happening, and he said he's really disappointed, he's sitting at home. And then PV sir, thought about some plan, and he came back after a few days and he said, why don't we practice somewhere far away from everywhere, like the stadium or something, just somewhere far away, and let's do it on our own, just me and you. And he organized a place. It was this place in someone's house who had a indoor facility and a ground. And I think I spent every day morning for 2 hours in that place for a month and a half, just practicing my batting and bettering my skills. I think that was one turning point in my career where and PV sir had also told me that just give it a shot for one more year, give it all you have, practice as hard as you can, train as hard as you can, and you know, you never know where time will take you. So I think that year kind of changed the way I played cricket or the way I looked at cricket, and I think those 2 months is I think just changed me as a person, the way I practice as well. I never used to practice as much as I did in those 2 months, and you know, after that it's just been no looking back, and I've been consistent in all the years in all the age groups, and lucky enough to have played for the country.
I think when sometimes it's so difficult in those negative times, it's always good to take a short break or probably go away and do what you still like doing, but it's a new environment, so it can rejuvenate it. So I think that's the kind of experience that you had in 2010. But 2016, something different happened, isn't it? Triple century, and we also know that you took some break because of Rahul Dravid's advice. Why? Tell us more about all of this.
I think it was the end of 2015. I didn't have a great season. Well, I can't say I didn't have a great season, but I had a very average season where I was getting a lot of starts and not being able to convert that into hundreds. Because as a batsman, you want to be scoring hundreds, because 100 is the ultimate goal. So I wasn't getting those hundreds, and that was playing on my mind a lot. And I didn't get hundreds that season. So and we as a team as well didn't do well, and we didn't qualify for any knockout stages. So we had a long break of a month and a half before the Irani Trophy, where the rest of India plays the champions of Ranji Trophy. So I had a month and a half to practice, or just I didn't know what to do. So I asked Rahul Dravid if I asked him what I should be doing or what difference should I have done in the season so that I can, you know, do better in the next season. So, and he was like, for now you should just concentrate on putting the kit bag aside, just lock it away, put it somewhere else in your house where you can't even look at it, and do things that you wouldn't do when you're playing cricket, and not think about cricket. So he advised me to not think about cricket for a while, and I told myself that yeah, I have a month that I can take off here and just work on my fitness, or just play other sports,
Or just enjoy.
yeah, just enjoy being normal, or just being with friends or going out somewhere. So I think for almost a month, I never even looked at the kit, never held a bat in my hand. And then the Irani Trophy came, and I didn't even practice before the Irani Trophy, probably just 2 days of practice before Irani Trophy, which was a new experience for me, because I hadn't ever gone into a match without any proper practice. So but I also realized that I went in with a fresh mind, a fresh body, and you know, that hunger to do well. And we ended up winning that match, and I ended up getting 2 90s in both innings, which helped the team win, and I was really happy that I could contribute. And that also made me realize that it's important to take breaks in cricket, not stress about it too much, just enjoy what you love doing other than cricket as well, and make sure that when you step onto the field, you're enjoying that moment and you're enjoying the game.
Feel like a hero when you step out there. I think amongst that audience, you know, people are expecting so much, but besides that, feel like a hero and also enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
Enjoying even when you play and off play is important, is what I believe. But besides this, 2016, something else happened. You met with an accident. Tell us about it.
So this was, yeah, like you said, 2016. I just finished the IPL, and I was selected to play for India in the one days in Zimbabwe. And my mom, being a very religious person, had set up a puja saying that when my son plays for India, we will go to this temple and do this puja. So I went to Zimbabwe first, and then when I came back, I had to do this puja where I went to Kerala, and this puja was a ritual where I had to go in a boat with 70 other people who were there for me. We had to go in a boat. It was the Kerala boat where they race, the thin ones, and so we were going on the boat, and apparently I knew after that on that boat, when you're sitting, you're not supposed to get up.
Okay.
You're not supposed to get up, because then the balance of the boat changes. And So because
You
I
can
was
go
there,
upside down.
yeah, because I was there, a lot of inexperienced guys or very like youngsters were there on that boat because they wanted to see me. And so when we turned towards the temple, mm, there, the places where they're sitting, some water came in there. So in that moment, they thought they should get up. So they got up, and because of that, the balance changed and the boat capsized. And I don't know how to swim, and
my God.
that was a very, a moment that, which I'll never forget. Where I thought, I might die here, but there were other people who saved me, and they knew that I didn't know how to swim, and they were always like, they were shouting that you should save him, you should catch hold of him, and I was also catching hold of the boat. So, and that's one moment where, when I look back, it teaches you that life can be over in seconds, and that really taught me a lot about life and about even the game, that I shouldn't worry too much when obviously there's going to be ups and downs in anyone's life, and not stress too much about it. Just take it in your stride, because every day is a new day, and you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So that taught me that I have to look forward to another day.
Absolutely. I think what really matters is we move on with our life, and we know there may be or may not be another chance, but live to the 100%. So I have another question. So we've got this information that you've got a girl that you're going to marry in next few years, and they're in Bangalore. Is that true? Like, she's in Bangalore. Episode day that looks like the slideshow would come in. So is that true?
Yeah, that is true.
Okay. So I'm delighted that you've given out this information to us. So would you also be telling to your fans that when you're getting married?
No, there's no set.
There's no set. So you don't want them to turn up on that day immediately. Yeah. You will surprise
Everyone
them.
will know. Everyone will know.
Everybody will know is what you're saying. Okay, that's nice. That's fantastic, Karun. So besides this, I know your love for vehicles, right? You've got red Mustang, and we usually see it going around Bangalore. But what is this with 303? What does that mean?
I'm surprised you don't know, because I think the whole world knows, and because
Yeah.
you sure you don't know?
No.
I think I got a 100 against England, and I was 303 not out. So, and I was only the second Indian to do it. So I thought I should get that number as my number plate.
Oh my God, that is brilliant. That's brilliant. So I hope the score goes up, and the vehicles keep increasing, and so does your
Hopefully.
number plates there.
Hopefully.
Absolutely. So tell me more about this. People have always thought that you are a batsman, but very few know that you bowl well as well. Tell us about that.
Honestly, I used to bowl a lot till about under 19s. I played the under 19 India as an all-rounder. Got a lot of wickets in under 19, and it just so happened that I started concentrating more on batting, and I left my bowling behind. But I've reconsidered and started bowling again, because these days you can't just be a batsman.
If you're an all-rounder, the chances are more.
Yeah, you have to have many aspects of your game that can help the team. You have to be a good fielder as well. So I think I've started again to bowl a lot more than I used to. So really looking forward to get an opportunity, and you'll see me soon bowling as well.
Wow, I wish you good luck. That's a great news. But I have this one question to you. I think 9 out of 10 people who meet you, they end up saying that you've got attitude. And even when I met you the first time, we had a conversation. You were like, "Yeah, that's happening." And I thought, you definitely have attitude. That I almost thought twice or thrice, maybe this guy has some attitude. Tell us more about how people take it. And what kind of person are you? Tell us more about you.
See, I think I can't change what people might think of me in the first few instances, but all I can say is I need me as a person needs time to get to know someone, and then I can get comfortable with them. That's probably the only reason that people think that I have an attitude, or if people say arrogance at the first instance. But honestly, I'm a very a nice person, and I just take time to open up a little bit.
Absolutely, you're a fantastic person, and believe me, I think tough look is nice. A lot of girls like tough men. They will fall for you. So the slideshows might start again. But okay, however, on this very scenario, we know that you're associated with Greynickers, right? You are the first ever person after Gavaskar to be associated with such a wonderful brand and to be endorsing the brand. So tell us more about Greynickers in your career.
I think Greynickers came. I got associated with Greynickers at a very important stage in my career. It was just before I made my test debut, and I was really glad that they made the step of being associated with me without even me being part of the Indian team. So, and I was really glad that after Sunil Gavaskar, I was the first person to endorse the brand from India. From then on, it's been 2 years now that I've been with Greynickers, and they've been brilliant. They're a legendary brand. They're known for their bats. They're known for the quality of the stuff that they provide their players, and there's nothing been different for me as well. And I've got the best of bats. I've got the best of equipment, and I've got everything that I've asked for. So I couldn't be happier, and I wish I can be associated with them for many years to come, and keep myself growing and the brand together as well.
Wonderful. So I think we wish you and the brand good luck. We've also got some messages on social media stating, why don't you give away some Greynicker bats? So I think we will also have you some signed bats. So let's see how that goes. But before that, tell us a little bit more about your family background. How's your family? When we say how supportive were they when it comes to your cricket career?
They were very supportive from the beginning, because my dad was very, very keen on playing cricket, because I think he loved the game so much, and I think he probably wanted to play the game, but he didn't have the opportunity. And he saw something in me that I think pushed him to put me into an academy, and
Could it be something like he saw his dream?
Yeah, you can say that. You can say that he saw his dream in me, and he wanted me to pursue that, and they've been really supportive. They've never questioned me in whatever I've done. There's never been any pressure for me to study, which is nice. But there's always it was just till a point where I had to clear my basic education, and then as soon as I started being a professional cricketer and taking cricket as a profession, you can say, that's when they were a little more relaxed, and but all in all, they've always been supportive. They've never given me any problems. I've been able to concentrate fully on my cricket, and yeah, I've passed with good marks as well, so they're happy.
That's great. That's great. I think they're happy about everything. I'm certain about it. So we do know that you work hard, you train well. Did you feel some gap, or did you feel that you missed something when you didn't get a chance to play in England tour?
Obviously, I was working really hard for 1.5 months, and I was very keen on playing. But at the end of the day, it's the team management's call, and you have to respect that decision. And they made a decision, and as a player, you can just work hard, train to the best ability that you can, and be prepared for the game. And at the end of the day, only 11 can play, and there's 18 in the team. So you have to take it in your stride and just work harder, or as hard as you've been working. And as soon as you get the opportunity again, make sure that you do well and make your country proud.
Wow, fantastic. So we did have a great conversation with you, but I think coming out of the serious stuff now, how about we play some game? Are you game for it?
Yeah, I think, but before that, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Another question for you.
I thought I am, someone who's interviewing you.
But this is
Okay.
a little different.
Okay, all right. Tell me.
Did you ever think that you'll have me on your show?
That's a very, very good question. Not initially, but I think when I went through, as the days went on, I knew, I'm going to have Karun Nayo on my show.
Why is that?
After all, you are Karun Nayo. Why not? Why shouldn't I have? you've been representing India on the national team. You're there in the. You played for Punjab, Kings 11 Punjab. You played for Royal Challengers Bangalore. Come on, why not on the Reena D'Souza show?
So
man?
RCB or Kings 11 Punjab?
Let's talk about it some other time then. How about we play a game?
Why don't you give an opinion? Give me
We will.
Choose.
I would have both team players being on my show. That's fantastic. I would love to have Games Unlimited support me completely on that. But for now, I think how about we play some game? Go on,
Yeah.
just tell me
Go
yes.
for it.
All right. So here we go to the most important part, and that's the fun part. Gaming segment brought to you by Grey Nichols. So you have played with so many legendary cricketers. I'm certain you have learned so much from them as well, right? So would you like to share their piece of advice that was given to you, to the viewers here?
When you're not doing well or when you're not in the greatest of mind spaces, and not to stress too much. Take a break, take your mind off cricket.
So what is one habit that you just can't get rid of?
I don't think I have any habit that I can't get rid of.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
If I see someone smoking, I do miss the childhood days and the friends that I had back then, because we had so much fun on the roads playing cricket.